Welcome back. Imports to the country for the first quarter of 2024 are up just a bit, but export numbers compared to the first 3 months of 2023 have tumbled. The Bahamas National Statistical Institute releasing the first quarter 2024 foreign trade figures that show that commodities imported into the Bahamas total some $1.027 billion, resulting in an increase of less than 1%. Machinery and transport equipment, the largest contributors to imports, totaling some $240 million, or 17% of all imports. This was followed by the category of food and live animals, which accounted for less than 1%, or $199 million. On the export side, total exports, domestic and re-exports, for the first quarter 2024 totaled $95 million, resulting in a significant decrease of 44% when compared to the same period last year. The major categories of exports consisted mainly of food and live animals, totaling $24 million, 25% of total exports. While attending the Caribbean Tourism Organization, or CTO, Caribbean Week in New York City, Minister of Tourism, Investments, Aviation Chester Cooper was interviewed on the WPIX television show New York Living with hosts Marisol Castro and Alex Lee. CTO is the region's tourism development agency with 25 Dutch, English, and French country members and a myriad of private sector partners. The goal of CTO is to position the Caribbean as the most desirable year-round warm weather destination. The interview of the DPM Cooper was followed by a mixology demonstration by Marv Cunningham and a Junkanoo rush out by Bahamian Junkanoo group Chambers. Member of Parliament for Central and South Eleuthera and Minister of Works Clay Sweeting speaking on the progress of roadworks on that family island. Earlier this year, a $98 million patching program to repair roads across the country began as there were numerous complaints about the poor state of the roads and the lack of cat eyes and proper lighting on many of the family islands, especially with complaints at all-time highs on the islands of Eleuthera. Minister Sweeting says despite criticisms on the program's schedule, it has been extremely successful.
As envisioned, the construction of the brand new state-of-the-art asphalt plant began in April. The final raw materials and products arrived on the island yesterday. And right now, as I speak, they are being offloaded in Eleuthera. Eleutherans deserve that, Madam Speaker. In a matter of days, the plant will begin processing that material to make the asphalt. And very soon, Central and South Eleuthera, the work on the actual roads will begin.
Minister Sweeting asking for grace and patience from residents and visitors, as he knows there will be some discomfort as road works are carried out. The minister also took the time to hit back at members of the opposition who voiced their criticism about the issue.
Sometimes there's criticism for not moving fast enough at times, because we as Bahamians, myself included, sometimes you want things done immediately. But as much of those of us, especially members in this place, coming from a background in business, we would all like to snap our fingers and undo the trauma of the past or wave a magic wand and propel us into the future. Reality is that change is progressive. It takes time, and we must exercise diligence and caution to ensure that the decisions we take today are decisions that we can live with for a lifetime and for generations to come. I must add that the Bahamian people expect nothing less than due diligence and prudence from this administration. We're not magicians, but we are focusing on changing the status quo.
Mr. Sweeting said he is proud of the Davis administration's efforts to change the status quo in Central and South Eleuthera. And finally, on Monday, the Governor General's office released the names of those receiving awards for the King's Birthday Honors 2024. Music producer Gerald Jerry DeVoe has been awarded the Knight Bachelor for service to humanity and entertainment, receiving the Companion of the Most Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George's, CMG, our Secretary to the Cabinet, Marcia Nicole Campbell, for service to the public, and Dr. Franklin Walking for service to the public and service to public health as well. The tradition to mark the sovereign's official birthday goes back as far as the 1860s during Queen Victoria's reign as Queen of England. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.